Is there anything probation wishes to say?
No, Judge.
All right, let me just tell you where we are now. Where we are now is, do you want to be done with this probation? Are you ready to just move on with your life?
Definitely.
I'm sorry?
Definitely.
All right, so there's one or two ways you can move on with your life. The easy way for the court, and the easy way for probation would be for me to send you to prison for 3 years because you're not doing what you're supposed to do. So, I mean, we can help you move on with your life that way.
No.
So why are you not doing your drug test?
My drug test?
Yes.
I don't get UAs.
No, you have not submitted to drug testing. You're gonna submit to drug testing today. Do you
Okay.
understand?
My PO hasn't,
Well, I'm telling you, you're gonna submit to drug testing today. If you do not, a warrant will be issued for your arrest. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You're gonna restart the BIPP course.
Yes, ma'am.
If you do not complete that, a warrant's gonna be issued for your arrest. Do you understand?
Understood.
Is there anything you do not understand of what's being asked for you?
No.
Probation. Is there anything else she needs?
Judge, once the BIPP, her officer is asking that once her BIPP is finished, that she continue with the TAP recommendation. The TAP recommended drug diagnosis, outpatient treatment, monthly drug testing, and AA/NA meetings when necessary.
All right, this is what you're going to do. There's going to be a UA today. Just one moment. And what's going to be the results of that UA?
It will be negative. Or positive, I'm sorry.
And what are you going to be positive for?
Marijuana.
And what else?
Yeah.
All right. So this is why you've been falling off.
You said marijuana and what?
And meth.
Yes, that's not my head.
All right. How often are you using?
Not often at all.
What does that mean?
I have really bad anxiety, so I will smoke maybe once in the blue moon.
Okay, meth doesn't help with anxiety.
I know it doesn't.
So
To stay awake, be able to function, but it's not.
My question is, everyone, please whisper. So here's the thing. We are past the point of excuses, right? I am trying to figure out what's going on in your life
Yes, ma'am.
so I can potentially get the help you need
Yes,
so you won't be going to prison.
Yes, ma'am.
So there's no excuse for using meth.
No.
You understand? So my question to you is, how often are you using?
Not really. I just did it maybe 2 or 3 days ago, and marijuana, I do use it frequently.
All right. So your meth, that hasn't been 2 or 3 days ago, because if it was 2, 3 days ago, you wouldn't end up being positive for it.
I'm not too sure if it comes out of your system or not. That's why I was being honest.
And what are the ages of your children?
17 and 7.
And where are they right now?
They're at home with my brother. He's watching them.
Is Child Protective Services in your life? Have they ever been in your life?
I've never had an issue.
And who else is available to watch your children other than your brother?
I know.
All right. Is your mom in the home?
Yes, ma'am.
So why didn't you lead with that?
My mom works with CPS Energy, so sometimes she works from home and sometimes she has to go to the office. So today she had to go to the office.
All right. There's going to be a UA today. And you're going to do that UA by what time, probation?
3 o'clock, Judge.
All right, by 3 p.m. I'm going to want her tested for levels. And what else are you doing or not doing with your life?
No,
How do you spend your day?
I'm currently working.
All right.
And when I'm off, I'm with my son right now. It's summer. My daughter has a job, so my daughter works. So it's just me and my 7-year-old.
Oh, and is your daughter the 17-year-old?
Yes.
And who all lives in the house?
My mom, my dad, myself, my children, and my brother.
All right. So probation, I'm going to want a field visit 1 time per month for 3 months. She is going to do intensive outpatient treatment with probation, and that'll be the dual diagnosis. And probation, do you think a referral to felony drug court would help her or no? Or is that too quick?
It wouldn't hurt, Judge.
All right, so we're going to do a referral to felony drug court. And let me just tell you, felony drug court is a difficult program, but they'll be able to help you with all the issues that you have. You have a mental health issue, they'll be able to help you with that. The BIPP course that you're supposed to be doing and the parenting classes that I'm going to order for you, they're going to help you with that. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So you need to go over there and be 100% honest with them.
Yes.
And if you miss your appointment with them, a warrant could be issued for your arrest. Do you understand?
I understand.
So we're going to do a referral to felony drug court. We're going to do 120 sober meetings in 120 days. And she's going to restart BIPP. And I'm going to order parenting classes. And once you complete those parenting classes, her community service hours will be deemed satisfied. How far did you go in school?
12th grade. I wasn't able to graduate because I wasn't able to pass my tax test at the time.
Okay.
Science and math.
All right. So what do you want to do with the rest of your life as far as employment wise? What's your dream job?
To supervise where I used to.
I'm sorry, what?
To supervise where I used to.
Okay, supervise where?
Loan companies. Broadway Finance, Midwest Finance, and loan. I used to work in field collections.
All right. So what are you doing to make yourself indispensable to somebody who needs you in finance?
Unfortunately, I can't get a job anymore.
Okay, what did she say?
Unfortunately, she can't get a job anymore because of her felony
With that field.
with that field.
All right. So then what's plan B? You got to have a plan A, a plan B, a C, and sometimes a D and an E. So what's your second plan?
Oh, it's customer service. That's what I know. Right now I manage a laundromat.
Okay. All right. So are you taking any classes? Sometimes at the college, they give free classes or they give classes with minimum fees to help people who are trying to improve themselves in their business. Because at some point, there are some occupations that I think are going to be done away with because of computers.
Mm.
For example, when I was growing up, they used to have full service at the gas station. Somebody would come out, pump your gas, and you didn't even have to pay extra. They would clean your windows. They would check your oil, tap it off if it needed to be tapped off. Then they stopped doing that. And now at the grocery stores, they're doing all that self-checkout to eliminate cashiers.
Mm.
So you need to figure out if where you work, if for some point in time they were to say, you know what, we don't need anybody working here. All we need is somebody to get the money from the machines. You need to figure out how can you make yourself indispensable. In the words of Briscoe County Jr., you need to figure out what the coming thing is and be prepared for the coming thing. Okay. So probation, anything else you need?
No, Judge.
All right. So here's the thing. You're on probation and you're looking at 3 years in prison if you don't successfully complete it. And if you end up going to prison for 3 years, guess what? Your 7-year-old is either going to be either going to be 10 or either going to be 11, and your 17-year-old will be 20. Those are formative years that you will have missed. You're going to need to be clean and sober. If you have mental health issues, we're here to help you with that. Do you understand? And don't come to court positive. But I appreciate your honesty. But don't walk into a court positive when you're here for a compliance hearing. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So they're going to do a referral for you for felony drug court. You let felony drug court know that you want to be in the program. It's hard, but if you successfully complete it and you really work that program, you're going to see great benefits and you're going to see great improvements in your life. You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. If you need anything else, you can always come back to the court if you feel as though probation is not addressing it. You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. So just have a seat. Probation is going to go over those conditions with you. And if you ever feel like using, pick up the phone. This is the court where I encourage people. If you feel like you're going to use, pick up the phone, call your probation officer and say, I think I'm going to use. And you know what they're going to tell you? All right, we're going to get you into a sober support meeting, or we're going to do this. The number one thing is not going to be, We're going to file a motion to revoke because I want you to be clean and sober and healthy. And I want you to successfully complete this. All right.
Thank you.
All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
25 CR 012782 State versus Willie Phillips. Could I have parties announced?
Judith Wemmert for Mr. Phillips.
And are you Mr. Phillips? Counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review it with your client?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Phillips, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it? Mr. Phillips, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? And did you understand it? And do you waive the indictment?
Yes, ma'am, we do.
And state, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Judge, we're proceeding on the lesser included possession of controlled substance, PG1 lesson.
Any objection?
No, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Phillips, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it out in all the appropriate places? All right, the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of possession less than a gram, penalty group 1. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand? You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Did you understand that the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication? If for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, ma'am, he has.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, I do.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Phillips, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea? Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented? All right, if you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry into the United States. Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it? According to the plea, the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram. There's a $1,000 fine and the state recommends deferred adjudication. Did you understand that to be your plea? Defense?
Yes, ma'am.
State?
Yes, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places? By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, ma'am.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 2 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 120 hours of community service restitution, regular random UAs, and the DOEP course. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? Then to the lesser included offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State, any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. Plead for State's Exhibit 1 and all.
No objection from the defense.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand that today the state would be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence state's exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing state's exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, ma'am.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
No, Judge, we'd ask that the court follow the plea bargain and It's my recollection that the court perhaps has an alternative to all the community service hours. Mr. Phillips might be interested in that.
All right, Mr. Phillips. Do you have any type of mental health issues? Have you ever been diagnosed with anything? Have you ever been on any type of mental health medication at all?
I believe so in 2008.
I'm sorry?
I believe so when I was, I think it was, forgot the name of the medication. It was like depression.
All right. And how old were you at the time when you were given that? Okay. So is there a reason why, what was going on in your life at that time? And do you have any family support? And what family member is that? So how often have you been using?
Drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, recently none at all because I've been here, but
Yeah.
on occasion, it's not nothing that I absolutely need. It's just some of recreational, I guess. It's not something I go looking for. If I don't have it, I don't have it. It's whatever. It's a great activity.
Well, this night you were looking for it, right?
No, I was not.
Because they're saying that you came from behind this hotel.
Was looking in. I mean, like the way I was making a living sort of is refurbishing houses that I leave my in front of photography and behind dollar stores, warehouses, doorway, things that aren't really broken, they're just dysfunctional for whatever reason. Didn't even they throw it away. Laptops, all kinds of things I find, bikes.
But what time of day was this?
About 3:40 morning.
See, who's out looking at 3 a.m. in the morning?
There's other people that who looks for people to do it.
Mhm.
Yes, no. To be bothered, he didn't bother. That time of the night. Work. Okay. And customers' ways and interfering with traffic and stuff. Park lots were mostly. That night.
8:478 47 seconds. All right. So, here's the thing. You're on probation. You're on probation and you're looking at 3 years in prison if you don't successfully complete it.
HEB. There was some construction. That's right now.
Do you have any children? What are their ages?
25.
Do you have any grandchildren?
2 years.
And what are their ages? Have you had any contact with your children recently? Have you lost contact with them? And when I say lost contact, I mean that you don't communicate with them on a regular basis.
Yes.
And why is that?
Shoot, I had in the past that I didn't want to interfere with their mother's relationship, so the best thing I felt for my well-being was to let her leave her part, issues that could come about from trying to basically be in someone else's life. They're no longer wanting that to be. I can take good advice as you did that young lady told before. Discuss it or leave it alone. Past experiences that got me. Didn't get it before until I back up. Yeah.
All
My
right.
best interest, I was the best advice.
And where are you going to be staying? Are there any minors in that home? Oh, I don't need to know the address. I just need to make sure that there are no minors residing in that home. All right, I'm going to give you your conditions. Just remember, these conditions can change once you've proven certain things to the court. All right. The court is going to sentence you to 2 years deferred adjudication. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, a TAP evaluation out of custody, follow TAP recommendations, with the exception if they want inpatient treatment, we will begin with outpatient treatment. Field visits 1 time per month until further notice. There's a $1,000 fine. It will be probated. 120 hours of community service restitution. You can either do those community service hours or you can do sober support meetings. For every sober support meeting you complete, an hour will be deducted from your community service restitution. Proof of employment within 45 days. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. No residing in households with minors, and no unsupervised contact with minors. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful? All right. Did you review the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record. In this court, to be successful in probation, communication is key. Whatever you do, always make sure you report. If there's an issue, discuss it with your probation officer. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can always come back to court. You understand? All right, thank you.